What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Dawn and I'm a locum doctor currently working in the southwest of England. Today's vlog is all about a day in the life, but first I want to tell you what my week typically looks like. So it can vary from anywhere between 1 shift a week to no shifts a week, or up to 5 shifts a week, including maybe on-calls, which are typically 13 hours long. So everybody always asks me, how many hours do you do a week? And I'm like, I can't really tell you. It averages probably about 30 hours a week. This week, I think I've done 7 hours. But as you can see, my shifts are stacking up for the rest of this month. More info on what I'm doing in August coming soon. So I'm going to talk you through my typical day as a locum doctor. We're then going to talk a little bit about what I did at work, and then I'm going to talk about what being a locum doctor is actually like, what benefits does it give you, and how can you live your locum life. There are different ways to do it, and we're going to talk about that at the end of this video. So if you want to hear about that, stick around. So typically my day probably starts around 9 AM. I get out of bed, I brush my teeth, I water my plants because I just love it. And then I go and have breakfast.
Good morning.
Typically my breakfast when I have a day off is a bit more bougie, in inverted commas, rather than when I'm at work. So I'll tend to make a bit more of a fancier breakfast and get loads of nutrients in. I tend to do a lot of housework, which is pretty boring, so I haven't really included that. And I potter around my garden, loads and loads and loads, watering and tidying and things like that. I then went on to cleaning a little bit, and then I went up to my room or my office and I did probably about 3 to 4 hours of editing. By that point I realised that if I wanted to get a workout in before work, then I needed to do it now. Hi guys, it's 1 o'clock. I've just realised I'm still editing and I'm actually starting work at 4:30 and I wanted to go to the gym, so I'm going to go do that, take a break from this. Yeah, I'm going to go to the gym and see where we go from there. Oh, yesterday I went in. For the first time ever, I actually went home because literally there was they didn't need me. I mean, I could have stayed, but I literally just would have been doing nothing. So I went round to literally every department in the hospital. I started on neurology, I went to upper GI, I just went through all of the surgical specialties, then I went to medicine, then I went to ED, and then in the end I went and met my friend Jose Garcia, who may be watching this. Hello Jose. He's from Dominicana, and we speak Spanish together. He works in the hospital and he's very nice and he's very patient. So maybe I'll do a video one day about me speaking Spanish, because most people don't realise that I can speak Spanish. Even if it's not that good, but I can have a conversation. Anyway, let's go to the gym. I think the mainstay of my work, my days off even, is exercising, doing stuff with the dogs, shopping, cleaning, gardening. I do so much gardening, it's actually unreal. And obviously my side hustles, so my blog and my YouTube channel. I also have other things that I do, including crafts. So I made this, well, I didn't make this box, I decorated it. Ooh. And I basically have my own little plant business as well. So I grow like all of the plants and then I'm going to sell them on Etsy. So I basically have to look after all of those. So I have a lot of things going on. I actually burnt out quite recently and I just literally couldn't stop sleeping. I might do that's something that's asked quite a lot by the medical students, so I might actually do a video on that. So leave a comment if you'd like a video on burnout, because I had it and I think it's a fluctuating thing, but I definitely had it recently for about a week and it was horrible. So if you've never experienced it and you want to know how to avoid it and what it feels like and whether you are experiencing it, then like I said, leave a comment down below and I will do a video on it.
The stars fall out the sky onto my heart to cover up what I don't.
Outfit change. I'm gonna show you guys like the grossest banana right now. He's in his banana armour. He's still quite firm. See, he looks okay. I go to the gym when I want to, when I enjoy it, and rather than because I have to.
Oh. Stars fall out the sky onto my heart to cover up what I don't want to show.
Okay, I've just finished my workout, which I'm heavily traumatised from because I was running in the last section and something that was airborne flew into my mouth and it went so far back that I just automatically swallowed it. And I can still taste it now and it's really like, oh god, it's like in my stomach. I can still taste this like insect taste or whatever it is. So I'm gonna have some kombucha, which is fermented tea. So I'm really hoping the fermented taste will get I don't even know, it's like, I took the dogs for a walk because that really needed to be done before I got going.
Yours, didn't know my heartbeat needed. Skipping out, no I can't keep score when I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing.
There's literally no point in me having a shower because it's so hot that I've had to literally run out the house because I'm running late. That I'm just, look, I mean, I did splash myself with some water, but I'm just sweating. And I had a shift in the evening, which was from 4:30 until 9:30. So only 5 hours long, hence my 7 hours this week. What I realised is I'm chronically not punctual. So I end up arriving at work about 5 minutes late. Corridors really smell like piss. Don't know what's happened. So it's nearly 8 PM, I think it's like 10 to 8. The nurses are just handing over and I'm just getting some food, which I made earlier. Here's one I made earlier, a little roll and some crisps. And this I grew myself. So I've actually been quite busy. I've reviewed quite a few patients, like listened to their chests and had a chat with one about why she's here and trying to figure out like why she's not drinking and stuff. And then one of the other patients is type 1 diabetic who I had to go and review, and the nurse did her blood sugar and ketones and I went to review her, and she still had some tummy pain, which is quite common in DKA. Cool. Alright, I'll catch up with you later if anything interesting happens, and if not, then I'll probably catch up with you when I get home. It's 9:43 PM. I'm just leaving the hospital. I'm just going to go and get changed, out my scrubs, and go home finally. I want to finish off this vlog by talking about loads of different ways that you can do locuming, basically. I know loads of quite a few locums and all of them do it in different ways. Loads of the older doctors will tell you, will kind of shun you a little bit for just locuming. But it's really like nothing to be ashamed of, because I think it's definitely more common now than it used to be. I think the consultants that are like in their 50s, locuming just wasn't a thing. Like, you went into training and you just like lived medicine. But now it's super common. I mean, it's kind of a bit ethically questionable, and I do want to do another vlog on that because I think it's quite interesting. Basically, I think there are maybe like three or four ways to do locuming, and I do talk about this in my becoming an F3 doctor, and I'll just pop it here and link in the description below to receive my sort of 12-page pack, which if you subscribe to my blog you will get for free. And it basically talks about what your priorities are and what kind of locuming you want to do. So basically, I'm the kind of locum who I like working 3 days a week, basically 3 or 4 days a week, or I'll do like a week on and then a week off generally, or like just a few hours in that second week. There are some F3 doctors who, I think they might be going into training this year, but there are some who are literally just completely binging working full-time or more, and they are making an absolute killing. I'm making like a moderate amount. I mean, there are people that are earning like 7 or 8 grand to take home a month. And if you do like locum agency stuff, then you'll earn significantly more than that. You can locum full-time or more, or you can do the kind of binge for a few months and then just go away for a few months. But you basically, like, your income and your bank just go like, and I don't like that. I want to be like steady, and I like to have steady time to be able to do stuff like this because I really enjoy making videos and content and blogs and stuff like that. So it really depends on what your priorities are. If you don't mind like eat, sleep, breathe, work, then fine, like work full time, because you will earn loads of money. And if you're going into training, then you kind of have like a short period of time at the moment. What is it now? June. You only have like 2 months until you're going to be in training. Basically, you just need to figure out what your priorities are, and then you can decide what kind of locum you want to be. And like I said, download that pack here. It's like 12 pages, so it's got quite a lot of info in it, and it goes into a bit more detail about like if you want to earn money, like probably be better to do this kind of thing and stuff like that. I feel like also I'll just go into this a little bit here because I do a lot of other things outside of work. I do my YouTube, I do my blog, I do my plant stuff. But I was talking to one of the other locums the other day, and she was basically, because I said, what do you do on your days off? Just trying to figure out because I'm doing this video. She basically said she does a bit of reading. It sounds very chill. She does a bit of reading, and she basically helps out with this like medico-legal, I don't really want to call it a business, but like one of the consultants does some medico-legal work, and she basically goes through the notes and summarises it all for him. I think I keep myself extremely busy by doing stuff like this, and I don't think your locum life needs to be like that. I kind of build it up over the time that I can, and then I do the training, and it kind of works itself in the background. Hopefully like a kind of passive income. So that is the end of this vlog, and if you like a day in the life vlog, which I think they're my most popular videos actually, I think people like to know what doctors do, and what I really want to do is take you guys on my on-call shifts, because they can be really horrible. No, they can be really fun, but they can be really hectic, and I think it would be really interesting to watch one of those. What I'm thinking about doing is like seeing if I can get consent from the patients, and I need to maybe speak to one of the legal teams about this, I don't know, and then just getting, if I do a plastics on call shift, then I can get pictures of the kind of injuries I see, which will have to have like a squeamish alert. But I think that would be super interesting. just to show people what like I see. I think it's really cool. Like, anyway, if you like this video, please like, subscribe and comment down below because I like to hear from you, and I will see you in the next video.
Oh.